And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray. And joining me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say, with good reason. Stuart, what are you expecting?
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play.
Could be a truly magnificent start. An early goal in the game, just what they were hoping to produce.
Well, here's the replay. He does well to find that bit of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure to finish it off. That's a good goal.
So underway again here, 1-0 the score. Timely intervention. Now with Cantona. And a good-looking ball. He had to score, and he does.
Well, here it is again. It's an easy finish in the end, but what was the keeper thinking? That's a poor bit of defending.
So the ball is rolling again at 1-1. Zinedine Zidane. And it's Rooney! Closing down well. Will he? What a vital intervention. Mateus. And just failing to bend the run enough. And the flag has been raised. Cafu. Cantona. Cantona! What a save! Who's going to get on the end of it? Well, not cleared away completely. Cafu. Well, able to close down the shot. Crisp tackle by Cafu. Mateus. Well, he really read that brilliantly. Zidane. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Can he give them the advantage? A goal! He's dispatched it, much to the sheer delight of the fans.
Well, here's the replay, and he's got to clear his lines there. He doesn't do that. He has his pocket picked, and he's been rightly punished. Poor defending.
So back underway at 2-1. Tight contest here. Wayne Rooney. Zinedine Zidane. Cantona. It's got to be! Oh, he's blocked it! Under a fair bit of pressure. Excellent refereeing. Advantage in operation. Eric Cantona. Cantona. Well cleared away. And the referee has given the corner. So maybe scope here for them to add to their lead. But he's gone short with it. Zidane. And just over the bar. Excellent effort it was. Cafu. Excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward. Hulit. A super piece of play. Well, defending always has to be a team effort. Good piece of covering. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Zidane. Textbook defending inside the box. Can they square the game? That's high-level goalkeeping.
Well, that's a fantastic save. He's such a good keeper.
Chance to set up an equaliser from the corner. Going short. Cole. Baresi. And thwarting his opponent in the nick of time. And the referee's verdict is penalty kick. Well, no card handed out. He gets away with a rebuke.
Well, a lot of referees would have booked him there, but I'm with him on this one. No yellow card for me.
Chance to equalise here. Can they slot it home? Well, we really have to call that a squandered opportunity, Stuart.
Well, what a waste that is. It's far too easy for the keeper. He should have made him work harder there.
Ronaldinho. Not to be this time.
Well, the fans are certainly having their say. Just listen to them. They thought that was a penalty.
And steered back under a bit of pressure. Roberto Carlos. Ronaldinho. Well, possibilities inside the box. And a harmless cross gobbled up. Rooney. Excellent ball over the top. And it goes! The leveller! Thrilling stuff here.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and the finish is clinical. He just makes it look so easy, doesn't he?
So underway again, and it's a story of parity. 2 goals apiece in this one. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Hulit. Promising looking ball. Surely! And still danger here. Will this corner bear fruit for them?
Well, they've been frustrated for quite a while now, but these fans have suddenly come to life.
Zidane. And return to Ronaldinho. From a long way out. Superb block. And the tackle spot on from Cole. Well, magical from Wayne Rooney in the first half. Interested to know what you made of it.
Well, what an outstanding first half he had. He dictated the play and was a constant threat with his ability on the ball. Surely he's going to be marked a lot tighter in the second 45 minutes. Otherwise, he completely dominate the game.
And teammates around him. A fine reading of the situation. Now with Cantona.
Well, this is a really good game of football. Both sides have played well going forward. There's been plenty of chances, goals, and a lot of near misses. It's been great entertainment.
And players waiting in the centre. Hulit. Just cutting off the supply. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Must take the lead here. Oh, but he's missed it. How on earth is this still level?
Well, I just don't know, Derek. Just a real lack of composure in the end. They should be ahead now.
Now, what's the keeper playing at? And there is the goal to make it a hat-trick. Excellence in finishing, there for all to see.
Well, here it is again, and you have to say, he looks so uncomfortable with the ball at his feet. He's cost his team a goal here.
Well, neutrals are getting their money's worth. 3-2 in this match. High-quality defending. Rooney. Ronaldinho. Oh, he's through here. And denied by the keeper. Impressive. Lothar Matthäus. Chance to do damage. Matthäus. And a chance to level it. Pivotal moment defensively. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Well, they seem to be onto something positive, but it faded away. Ronaldinho. Oh, that pass easy on the eye. And a goal to square the game. Edge of the seat stuff.
Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. While the movement in the box is equal to it, it's such good timing. What a goal.
So back underway, and there we have it. 6 goals divided evenly. And coolly done in the end. Roberto Carlos. Nicely cut out by Cantona. From one side of the pitch to the other. Zidane. Splendid defending, and it needed to be. Lothar Matthäus. Unable to keep the ball that time. On the attack. Is there to be late drama? No problems for the keeper.
Well, I have to say, these fans are doing everything to drive their team forward here.
And this situation could be dangerous. Ronaldinho. Terrific ball from Ronaldinho. Well, a piece of quick thinking by the keeper.
Well, that's great goalkeeping. He read it so well, didn't he?
Cafu. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Franco Baresi. And it's with Ronaldinho. Rooney. It's not lost on them what a goal could mean at this late stage. Something to worry about here. Oh, fine save. And it remains all square.
Well, he saved his team there. That's a big moment for the keeper.
Well, an opportunity here for them to get their noses in front from the corner. Elects to go short. Well, not the pass he had in mind. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Well, it fizzled out. And there's the whistle, all even at the end of 90 minutes. Well, the ball rolling again here. The first period of extra time, and you've got to wonder to what extent fatigue will play a part in this now. It's been an extremely competitive 90 minutes. Larsson. Teammates in the middle. Pretty comfortable piece of defending. Chance for him to get in behind, maybe. Well, I don't think that effort remotely qualifies as respectable.
And the reason it's off target, because the technique was really poor on that occasion. That's not a good effort.
Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. Roberto Carlos. Now Zidane. Well, the attack looks promising. Ronaldinho. On to Zidane. Well, sloppy in possession. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Must take the lead here. Oh, he's been denied. And they remain locked together.
Well, that's a good save, but really he should have scored from there. That's a big chance.
Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. Short corner favoured. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Zidane. Can he give them the lead? And it's gone in for Zinedine Zidane. Beautiful. And they're making a change. What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. Larsson, and a chance to level it. And that's a very good parry. So at the halfway stage in extra... Well, the second period of extra time commences. What drama do we have in store for us? Figo. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Roberto Carlos. Here's Rush. Ronaldinho. And he might be through here. And he's fired it against the post. Danger averted by Cole.
Well, how close was that? Will they get another chance to get this equaliser? Time's running out on them now.
Moving it forward, but really sticking to their task defensively. Now, options are plenty. And forward they go, chasing the game. Beckham. This might be ideal for the counter. They need to get bodies back. That's a useful cross. Well, the keeper wasn't fooled by it at all, in actual fact. Lothar Matthäus. Franco Baresi. Cafu. Ian Rush. Well, far from the ideal pass, you've got to say. And the fourth official confirming that we'll have one additional minute. And that will be all for this game anyway, and defeat for the visitors, much to the disappointment. Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. Stuart, your expectations?
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, pinning the opposition.
Chance here! And that's an excellent piece of defending to thwart him. Zidane. Well, the fans really want him to shoot. And a goal scored by a man who makes this game look ridiculously simple at times. Zinedine Zidane.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And it's a great finish. He holds off the defender, keeps his composure, and finds the back of the net. It's a marvellous goal.
So the ball rolling again, with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Cafu. In position. And a goal! The quick one too! And they've turned this game on its head.
Well, it's a very simple finish in the end, but his movement was really good. He just found himself a bit of space in the box when it mattered most.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Roberto Carlos. Now Zidane. Ronaldinho. And scope for them to produce something exciting. Just not looking confident in possession. Cafu. Here's Cantona. Opportunity. And it's in! This game very much back on as a contest. Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. Can he put it away? Well, a strong glove on the ball from the keeper. And they will be awarded a free kick for that. And he gets away with a warning here.
In my view, that's good refereeing. Strong, but not officious.
Zinedine Zidane. And it's with Ronaldinho. In with a chance. What an astonishing few minutes. From seemingly out of it, it's all square again. Can you believe it?
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
Not many sides would have the mental strength to bounce back from adversity like this team. Rooney. And winning it back. Now with Cantona. Cantona. And back with Matthäus. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. And coolly done in the end. Ruud Gullit. And they have possession again. Rooney. Lothar Matthäus. Fine pass from Zidane. Oh, it almost did the trick for them. Great defending. Oh, a goal! And a moment the goalkeeper would like to forget all about.
Well, here's the replay, and as you can see, he doesn't read the danger at all, does he? It's a poor piece of goalkeeping.
Three-two it is. Who would have predicted that before a ball was kicked? Well, they haven't closed down Roberto Carlos. But quick thinking defensively. Rooney. A really sumptuous ball. Couldn't quite hang on. And that's a corner. Well, they fancy a short one. Zidane, and a chance to level it. In it goes! To square the game! What a contest this is turning out to be!
Well, as you can see, this was always coming. They've been piling on the pressure. It's a well-deserved goal.
And it's level again here. Both sets of fans being put through something of an emotional mangle. Can they forge ahead? No! Chance missed!
And a big chance at that, Derek. He should have put them in the driving seat there.
Matthäus. Cantona. Now with Rooney. And here's Wayne Rooney. Wonderful chance! The game has been turned on its head. They have never stopped believing, and now they sense victory.
Well, as you can see, he's a great talent. What a run, what a goal, and what a player he is.
Well, how about this? 4-3. Oh, nice ball from Cantona. Well, it looked as though he might be onto something, but his timing left a bit to be desired.
Yeah, that's frustrating, because he's just been too impatient there. He doesn't need to make his movement quite so early.
Well, the flag is raised, and that required a bit more in the way of rehearsing.
Well, they must have realised where the defence were positioned. That's a complete lack of awareness.
So, the whistle then. We're up the half. So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Cantona. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Breaking at pace. Looked like an effective counter-attack, but brilliantly read. A real opening now. And there is the goal to make it a hat-trick. Excellence in finishing, there for all to see.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Well, another equaliser. What a topsy-turvy game this has been. Tremendous ball played through. Well, it looked like it might lead to something very positive indeed, but a useful interception. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho! Well, diving magnificently to make sure he got there. Now the short corner routine. Zidane. And here's Mateus. Well, you've got to classify that as a poor attempt. A long way wide. Well, on you go, says the referee. Advantage. Ruud Gullit. Cantona. Oh, great attacking play. And reading it absolutely superbly. Routine, really. Ruud Gullit. Eric Cantona. Trying to really get at the opposition here. Well, he wasn't messing around with the clearance. Zidane. Rooney ready. Well, not quite the header he had in mind. And the goalkeeper gobbling that one up. Zinedine Zidane. Oh, that's a well-timed pass. Oh, the flag has gone up, and that's one that's going to need a bit more practice on the training ground.
Well, that must drive everybody mad, particularly those players in the box.
Cantona. The delivery. Good pressure high up the pitch. A good and fair challenge. And the body in the way. Cantona. Pressing high, and they have the ball again. Well, the keeper performing brilliantly.
Well, that's just incredible. He reacted so quickly there. Well, they've been frustrated for quite a while now, but these fans have suddenly come to life.
Ronaldinho. Well, given the position he found himself in, he really should be testing the keeper. Superb opportunity squandered.
Well, you can't take your eyes off this one, because there you have it. Plenty of chances for both teams in what has been a really good game so far.
This attack looks highly promising. Disappointing pass. And into the last 15 minutes of action. Can he put them in front? Well, it was a wonderful chance, but the goalkeeper comes through.
Yes, Derek, we have to give credit to the keeper, but surely he should have scored there. That's a big, big chance.
Now with Cole. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Baresi.
Well, the fans are making so much noise here. They believe the winner's coming, but it needs a moment of inspiration for one of those players out on the pitch. What a finale we've got.
Well, real difficulty keeping the ball. They're on the scent of a winner late in this game. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Well, not to be in terms of the counter-attack. Gullit. And on to Cafu. Alert play from Cole. Cantona. Real chance. Oh, can you believe it? With so little time left, surely that will be the winner. Amazing scenes here. Well, I must say I'd have to go back quite a few years to remember the last time I covered a game with a scoreline of 5-4. Well, adding up all the stoppages, we will have 2 extra minutes. Good bit of pressing. Oh, great play. Timely intervention. Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray, and keeping me company in the commentary box today is, of course, Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. What might we see today, Stuart?
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
The initial 11 today for the hosts. Peter Schmeichel begins in goal. Roberto Carlos starts with Cafu in the fullback positions. Ruud Gullit plays alongside Zinedine Zidane in central midfield. And leading the attack today is Wayne Rooney. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. And let's give credit to the defending. This is the lineup for the visitors today. Peter Schmeichel begins in goal. Cafu starts.
Hang on, Derek, it's a chance here.
Oh, that is a goal from long range. He won't soon forget. Absolutely right out of the top drawer.
Well, here it is again, and the keeper's lost his concentration here. He's totally in the wrong position. He'll be disappointed with that.
Well, back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Gullit. Zidane on the ball. Ronaldinho. Wonderful chance. Oh, there it is! A back-and-forth sort of match. Now they're level again. The lead lasted merely minutes.
Well, this is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal.
So underway again, following the goal that made things level. Really nice ball. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Cantona. Really vital interception. The referee knew that was foul play, but advantage it is. Zidane. Able to deal with the threat. Cantona. Can he do it to take the lead? Oh, brilliant goalkeeping. And that's an important intervention. Dangerous ball. Oh, surely. Well, making amends is all part of the game.
Well, no wonder he looks relieved. That could have proved costly.
Wayne Rooney. Eric Cantona. Chance to do damage. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Mateus. Timely intervention. And that pass could be troublesome. Can he keep his composure? And the keeper in position to grab hold of it. Zinedine Zidane. Really a very poor ball. Rooney. Being egged on by the crowd. Really closing him down. Ronaldinho. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Ronaldinho. Cantona. Can they forge ahead? They do! And you've got to say they're good value for the lead.
Well, here it is again. It's an easy finish in the end, but what was the keeper thinking? That's a poor bit of defending.
So there we have it, 2-1. Ronaldinho. On the offensive. Good defensive awareness by Cafu.
Well, there you can see it. The hosts haven't been able to control possession, but their speed of attack when they win the ball back has been breathtaking. It's been a really good performance from them so far.
Mateus. And on to Cantona. Ronaldinho. What a shocking pass, really. Ronaldinho. Roberto Carlos on the flank in space. Well, they've won themselves a corner and a chance perhaps to add an additional goal for security. And still dangerous. Well, they can keep possession now. Cafu. And back with Ronaldinho. That is that for the first half here. So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. And vision displayed by Lothar Matthäus. Well, the attack carried an initial threat but fizzled out. Ronaldinho. Still could put it away. But the danger averted for now. Gullit. Well, the fans are begging for a shot. It's there for him. And it's gone in! The team's separated by 2 goals now. You cannot say they don't deserve it.
Well, let's take another look, and I'm not sure what the keeper was thinking there. Just look at his position. He made it far too easy for him to score.
So the ball is moving again. We've been treated to 4 goals. 3-1 the score. Roberto Carlos. Back with Zidane. Gullit. In it goes! A 3-goal cushion. This is astonishing stuff.
Well, here we can see it again, and it's all about the pace of the passing. One touch, slick movement, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
Well, not too much defending going on in the grand scheme of things. 4-1. Cafu. Corner coming up.
Well, the fans are certainly having their say. Just listen to them. They thought that was a penalty.
Zidane. Now with Desai. Ball is loose. Well, it looked so threatening, but the danger averted. Unable to keep the ball that time. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. And fine goalkeeping.
Well, I still can't believe that didn't go in, Derek. What an incredible save.
Well, they've lost possession of the ball. Rooney. Gullit has it. Ronaldinho. An effective challenge. Well, they do like to press whenever they can. Well, they couldn't keep it. Into the final 20 minutes. Cantona. And he's made headway. And foiled only by the crossbar. It's gone in. And well, he might celebrate on the back of that.
Well, what about this? He reacts brilliantly. He's so sharp there. That's a very good goal.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. He's got space. Well, there to intercept. Mateus. It's got to be. Just like that, they've grabbed another one. And who's to say they're not going to come back again?
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. But there's still plenty to do from here. He hits it so well, though. Lots of pace, lots of power, and the keeper just can't react in time. It's a great strike.
Neither side shy about shooting in this match. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Ruud Gullit. Ashley Cole. Cafu. And on to Cantona. How can they find a late leveller? Well, it came to nothing in the end. Cantona. This could level it, but denied by the keeper. And at this late stage in the proceedings, it could be highly significant.
Well, it could be a huge moment, Derek. So little time left now.
So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Mateus. Oh, it's unbelievable. Who saw this coming when there were three... Goals down. Well, another equaliser. What a topsy-turvy game this has been. Can they nudge in front late on here? Well, he strayed offside just as it looked promising. 5 minutes to go. Can he find the right pass? Ronaldinho. The pressure was high, and they could be in here. Bodies forward, and the break looks on. And he's in. And he's outdone himself. Wonderful save there. And now a corner. Can they take advantage of it? And the problem not completely solved. Thwarting him. And read the danger magnificently.
Well, if he gets this wrong, a penalty and a sending off, but he was spot on with his challenge.
And that is that. the 90 minutes have come and gone. Neither side holds... Well, back underway here, and it's quite simple. Both teams must steel themselves for 30 extra minutes. Textbook closing down, and now they're on the attack. And in! Oh, yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal.
Well, let's take another look. If you lose the ball in those areas, you're going to get punished, and that's exactly what happened there.
Well, I must say, I'd have to go back quite a few years to remember the last time I covered a game with a scoreline of 5-4. Ian Rush. No, high-quality defending. Ronaldinho. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Well, so many possibilities, but it didn't happen for them. And really closing him down here. Baresi. And it's with Ronaldinho. This could square the game. And that's exactly what has transpired. Now, that could be a massive turning point, and momentum is with them. Well, for neutrals, this is a joy. 5-5. It's looking promising. Splendid defending, and it needed to be. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Figo. And reading it absolutely superbly. Beckham. And back with Figo. Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. Well, a short corner here. Now Beckham. Intercepting it intelligently. Half-time in extra time, and still they are... Well, the drama continues to unfold. Second period of extra time now. Cole. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Might go ahead. Brilliantly blocked. But following the deflection, a corner kick coming up here. Favouring the short one. Beckham. Beckham! Well, tremendous block. Well, he didn't miss by very much at all. Luis Figo. Possession lost due to Baresi. Well, forward they go again. Can they win this? He's got to score! Oh, it's a penalty! And what an opportunity for them, perhaps, to win it. Well, he's also showing him the yellow card.
Yeah, he had to make the challenge, but it was always going to be risky, and so it proved.
To give them the lead here. Oh, he's guessed correctly and saved it. And the teams are level, and every corner counts at this juncture. And short it is. Campbell. Now with Hullet. Spot on with that tackle. And the counter looks on here, options available. Do they have the guile to open up the defence? All in all, a broken counter-attack. Well, that would be straightforward for any keeper. And Baresi with the tackle. If you're wondering about stoppage time, 1 minute to be added on. Can he put them in front? Locked together then, these two... And now it is all about the penalty shootout. Well, he couldn't quite hit the desired target. Not what he was looking for, off the crossbar. I must say, that takes real confidence. Brilliant. Job done from the spot. And up he comes, doing his best to remain focused. And he finds the net. He could hardly miss. And he's beaten the keeper. And he steps up to take his penalty. A shocking miss. Well, I must say, that wasn't any old miss. Oh, brilliant goalkeeping. It comes down to this, a goal, and they win the game. In it goes! That seals it!
Well, under pressure, that's a very composed penalty, and over the course of the game, they just about deserved it.
Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray, and adjacent to me in the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say, with good reason. Stuart, tell us about your pre-match thoughts.
Thanks, Derek. Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
And it might be. Crucial intervention just then amid impending danger. And this is how the hosts will begin the game today. Peter Schmeichel begins in goal. Roberto Carlos starts with Cafu in the fullback positions. Ruud Gullit plays alongside Zinedine Zidane in central midfield. And leading the attack today is Wayne Rooney. And this is the initial 11 for the visitors today. Peter Schmeichel begins in goal. Cafu starts with Roberto Carlos in the fullback positions. Lothar Matthäus plays alongside Zinedine Zidane in central midfield. And in attack today, Wayne Rooney plays alongside Eric Cantona. Well, not cleared away completely. Danger averted for now. Ronaldinho. Zidane on the ball. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Well, it's natural that any side would build their team around Zinedine Zidane. What might we see from him in this one, Stuart?
Well, he's such a natural finisher. He has everything a good goal scorer needs. Composure, technique and awareness. He will certainly need to be tightly marked today.
Oh, surely! And a goal! Now they've broken through. 1-0 here.
Well, as the replay shows, this is all about his ability to find space in the box, which then makes the finish look so much easier. That's good play from him.
So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Zidane. Will he finish? And not cleared away properly. Well, what an opportunity, but really good defending, you've got to say.
Well, still behind here, but only due to some incredible goalkeeping. Surely it's only a matter of time if they keep piling on the pressure like this.
Lothar Matthäus. Oh, what an opportunity. Quite clearly offside. Plenty of support here. And a free kick awarded by the referee. And here's Wayne Rooney. Now with Hullet. Can he take advantage? Well, getting in the way. Superb save. Well, the short corner routine. Alert defending. Can they hit on the break? They need to get bodies back. Well, that is how to break up a counter-attack. Just cutting off the supply. Good-looking sequence. Possession lost due to Baresi. This could level it. Oh, but the keeper with an important save. How important is that?
Well, he should score from there. That's a wasted opportunity. He should beat the keeper from that sort of distance.
Matthäus. Textbook defending inside the box.
Well, there it is. The hosts haven't had that much of the ball, but what they've done with it has been really good, and they'll be happy with the way the game is being played at the moment. They love to play on the counter-attack.
Well, he was in the right place to intercept. And he has options available. And let's give credit to the defending. Ronaldinho. And the referee has given the corner. So maybe scope here for them to add to their lead. Elects to go short. Zidane. Oh, great defending. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Will it be sufficiently imaginative? Big chance to get them on terms. Excellent block. Not chasing the game, but now a corner. Taken short. Not out of the woods yet. They take it short. Zidane. It's still there for him. Superbly read and executed. So now a corner. Keen to take it short here. Zidane. And the whistle is sounded for... Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. Rooney. This could square the game, and that's exactly what has transpired. Now, that could be a massive turning point, and momentum is with them.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
So underway again here on the back of that leveller. Rooney. Cantona. Cafu. It's a perfect challenge. Roberto Carlos. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Pullet. Can he give them the advantage? And a goal! In the lead again! Fully deserved!
Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. And his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. Illegal play, and hence a free kick. Mateus. Committed challenge. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. All hands on deck. Is it going to be? And a goal! The quick 1-2, and they've turned this game on its head.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And it's a great finish. He holds off the defender, keeps his composure, and finds the back of the net. It's a marvellous goal.
So back underway, 3-1 the score. A good and fair challenge. Cafu. Cantona. He's got space. Can they convert? Pivotal moment defensively. Pullet. Ronaldinho. Baresi had enough about him to deal with the threat. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Well, that break looked so promising, but nothing coming from it. Ronaldinho. Good positional play by Cafu. Cafu. And it's with Ronaldinho. And Cafu coming away with the ball. And into the last 15 minutes of action. Chances on. Oh, a save of the highest order.
Well, he got his angles absolutely right. What a good save that is.
They will now make use of their substitutes bench. And deciding to go short with this one. Rooney. And space to exploit maybe. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Roberto Carlos. And the ball's gone. This might be ideal for the counter. Well, they seem to be onto something positive, but it faded away. Wonderful chance. Ball is loose. Cantona. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. Oh, he's given us away inexplicably. And a goal to seal the hat-trick! A masterclass in finishing. Just can't stop him today.
Well, let's look at that again. I'm almost lost for words here, Derek. It's really sloppy defending. You can't be giving the ball away in such a dangerous area like that and not expect to get punished. It's just really poor.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best.
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Not giving him a moment's peace. Might really be able to trouble them here. And they couldn't quite muster a real threat. And there it is, the final whistle. And the fans will be leaving the stadium with smiles on their faces. And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, getting ready to bring you all the action, accompanied by my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its billing. Stuart, will it be? And the lineup for the home side. Peter Schmeichel begins in goal. Roberto Carlos starts with Cafu in the fullback positions. Ruud Gullit plays alongside Zinedine Zidane in central midfield. And leading the attack today is Wayne Rooney. Must be! And a goal! An early boost for them. The first goal of the game. They're off and running.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Zinedine Zidane. Really getting stuck in. Fed through by Cantona. Marvellous anticipation. Cafu. Gullit has it. Cafu. It's a good-looking ball in behind. Oh, he couldn't outwit the keeper. And the danger averted by Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. Now with Rooney. Cantona. Opportunity it is. And a goal! They've added to the lead. Much needed security.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And it's a great finish. He holds off the defender, keeps his composure, and finds the back of the net. It's a marvellous goal.
So underway again, and a 2-0 advantage here. Rooney. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Rooney. Textbook defending inside the box. And Mateus pushing it through now. But he drifted into an offside position.
Well, he just thought about the pass for a fraction too long, and that's why it's offside.
Passes like that, very much in his repertoire. Rooney. Zidane puts in the perfect tackle. Zidane. Now can they create something? And here's Wayne Rooney. No worries for the keeper. Franco Baresi. Now Roberto Carlos. Rooney. Cantona. And an astute piece of defending. Cantona. How about the cross? And here's Wayne Rooney. And there it is! Still life left in this game. And they have the momentum now.
Well, it's great awareness of space in the box. And then he shows a lot of composure with the finish. That's a clever goal.
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the scoreline. Zinedine Zidane. Rooney. Now Zidane. Ruud Gullit. Roberto Carlos. They really look after the ball when they have it. Well, trying to take their time, but not enough care on the ball. Ronaldinho. Gullit. Well, far from the ideal pass. Ronaldinho. Difficult to stop him. Mateus. Well, technically offside, but not by a lot. So nearly at half-time, and the home side trailing, albeit not by much. Stuart, your thoughts up to this point?
Well, it's been a good game so far, and they've played a big part in that. But if they are to get back into this, they need to be more disciplined defensively. They've just been too open at times.
Oh, hang on, Stuart, look at this! Oh, in it goes! Now they're level! Who saw this coming? Incredible!
Well, as you can see, his movement is really good, which then makes the finish look easy. That's a decent goal, that's for sure.
Well, you've really got to give credit to the entire team, because this was a bit like climbing Mount Everest. Roberto Carlos. Ronaldinho. Wayne Rooney. Can they take advantage? Well, it comes to nothing in the end. Offside.
Well, he doesn't need to make his movement quite so quickly there. Just let the ball be played into the space.
That is that for the first half. So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. Well-timed tackle. Cafu. And threading it forward. And still an opportunity. Well, that's the end of that for now. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Is this the moment? And a goal it is to put them in front again. No less than they deserve.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
Underway again, and we're being treated to plenty of goals. 3-2 at the moment. In behind for him to chase. Mateus. Ronaldinho. And the ball's gone. Gullit. Delightful pass. Defended well. Eric Cantona. Zinedine Zidane. Must be. Oh, keeper dealt with it.
Well, just listen to the fans. They know this is a big chance here.
Short corner favoured. Ronaldinho. And the danger averted by Roberto Carlos. Desai. Gullit. Marvellous tackle from Zidane. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Lothar Matthäus. And it's with Baresi. Ronaldinho. Oh, they might be onto something. Oh, the post denied him. Well, they survived the attack.
Well, that was
Hang on a minute, Stuart. Opportunity unfolding. And he's outdone himself. Wonderful save there. And played short. Zidane. Promising move. Ronaldinho. Can he take advantage? Real chance. A goal! Real excitement. A back-and-forth type of game. Now they're level.
Well, here it is again, and it's really poor defending. They just don't show enough urgency to get tight or make a block, which is why the ball's ended up in the back of their net.
Well, another equaliser. What a topsy-turvy game this has been. Ronaldinho. Rooney. Perfect challenge. Zinedine Zidane. Can he find the right pass? Oh, the keeper made it look routine. It was anything but. With the game level, let's see what they can do with this corner. Going short. Cole. Now with Rooney. He must finish! Oh, magnificent from the keeper. Fantastic stop. Breaking at pace.
Nice do that.
Now, hold on, Stuart. They're in here. Oh, a superb chip. Spellbinding.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and the finish is sublime. He sees the keeper's position and just chips it over him. It's a breathtaking goal.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Just 10 minutes to go. Well, he's certainly not alone. They are making headway, but really they need a goal with time not on their side. And after the cross, a tremendous block. Zidane. This could be the equaliser. And it is the equaliser. Late drama here, and no wonder they're celebrating. Remarkable.
Well, as you can see, this was always coming. They've been piling on the pressure. It's a well-deserved goal.
Well, you don't get too many scorelines like this one. 4-4. Lothar Matthäus trying to get onto the front foot with the minutes ticking away. Matthäus. On to Zidane. Can he put them in front? He does! And with so little time left, that might be the winner. Wonderful drama. And if you enjoy high-scoring contests, this has been the game for you. How can they find a late leveller? Roberto Carlos. Can he find the angle? Pull it. Determined block. Well, this might be their final opportunity to draw level. Taken short. Zidane. And here's Mateus. And there it is, the final whistle. Not what the home fans were hoping for before a ball was kicked today. Defeat for them.